Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day. All of these messages are timeless and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I hope I can help you. And if you're coming back, I hope I can help you again. Alright, what I do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this. To find out what your overall tower moment's going to be, we look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we clarify. That's it. As simple as it gets. Alright. These are tower moments only, so these are moments that might mess up your life just a little bit. So, don't be prepared for that. Don't try to force any tarot reading to resonate. All right, trust yourself. If it doesn't fit, it just doesn't fit. I've done plenty of videos. Maybe one of those messages will help you. All right, let's get started. The first thing on the tower is the star card. Now, the star card is the energy of everything feeling hopeless. You're in despair. You're kind of feeling a little bit left out in the cold, or like everything bad is coming down at you at once, right? It doesn't mean everything is hopeless. It just feels that way because you're in the energy of everything is collapsing at the same time. And even though it seems that way, that doesn't exactly mean that it is. But that leads to your tower moment of the day, and the tower moment is a strength card. After the tower moment, you get your own willpower back. You get to stand up. You dust yourself off, and you go, okay, it was a crisis. It was annoying. It was nasty. It was bad, but I dealt with it. I came out of it all right, and now I can move forward. Yeah, the wheel and the fool card are at the bottom of this deck here. So the wheel card is about this got to happen. It can't be happy all the time. It just can't. That's not how it works. But I get the feeling you're kind of the type of person that when things go bad, you kind of really overreact a little bit. The anxiety, the everything else, and you just kind of freak out and get in that sort of energy. I'm the same way. When things go wrong for me, I kind of let it all pile up and I feel overwhelmed. But this is something that has to happen. We get over it. We learn that, and we look back at it, it wasn't so bad. And then we hit the Fool card and we start something completely new. All right? So, yeah, I kind of resonate with this reading already. Maybe you do too. Yeah, Knight of Wands. 10 of Wands. Oh boy. Yeah, it's kind of like how I just said it. 4 of Swords. Yep, you feel kind of like everything has just pounded you into the dirt and you can't move. This is a burden. You feel like one thing has gone wrong and then a bunch of other things are going to kind of pile up, and you're worried about that because in the past this has happened before. You have had the energy of, well, one thing went wrong. How many other things are going to go wrong because of this one thing? What else is going to happen? What kind of nightmare's coming next? It's like it's never just one thing that goes wrong. It's always a domino effect. And this is what you're afraid of. Your brain is telling you that this is going to happen. Your experience is telling you this is going to happen. And that's kind of how you feel. Your brain is just kind of going, oh yeah, we're in for a storm now. We're in for a disaster. We're in for a tower moment. That's what's coming. So you kind of know what's coming, and you'd like all this to just go away. But it's not going to go away quite so easily. Yeah, you're going to look back in the past, and this is still the same energy of, man, if I could have avoided this one thing, if I could have avoided it, none of this would have happened. All right, you're going to be laser focused on that one thing, and you're going to be pretty hard on yourself. The 6 of Swords and the 6 of Cups at the same time. So yeah, this tower moment's going to make you feel like life's a little topsy-turvy, like it doesn't make any sense, like everything is going wrong at once, and you just don't want to deal with it anymore, kind of stressed out, and you wish that you could have peace and quiet again, but nope, not happening. This tower moment's going to make you realize that, sometimes we just have to deal with this stuff as it happens, and deep breath, maintain our self-control, maintain our ability to stay stabilized, because after the tower moment's over, we get the strength card, and it's going to be one of those moments where, yeah, it's not so bad. It's okay. The 10 of Cups, we're okay. We're fine. It's just, it was worse in the moment, and everything is just bad as we were in it, but the Nine of Wands, and yeah, we're gonna be glad we didn't give up. That's for sure. And Queen of Wands. We're gonna probably feel pretty good about how we handled this whole situation when it's all said and done. We're gonna be like, yeah, that could have been a lot worse, but luckily I kept my cool and everything was fine. So this is gonna be like horrible, but I can handle it. And now it's gonna be, I'm glad I handled it, and we're fine. So it might seem bad right now, but just like yesterday's reading, I think, if you're keeping track, if you watch these videos, I said this too shall pass. This feels like the same energy. This feels like the you're in it now energy. And it feels like everything is falling apart at the same time. And you feel bad. You feel stressed out. You feel overwhelmed. You're like, this is the worst time this could have happened. Well, technically any time something bad happens is the worst time, usually. But you're going to be all right. You're going to be fine. You're going to be proud of yourself the way you handled all of this. You're going to be the adult. You're going to be grown up. You're going to just take a deep breath and handle it. All right? You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's just going to get rough for a little while. Face those fears. Face the problems. Head on. Do whatever you need to do to take care of it. Make it go away. Smooth things out, and the Fool card is waiting for you. New adventures, right? And, of course, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is the card of ghosting it, leaving something out in the cold, getting out, getting away with it. This is what this problem is going to feel like. Once you're done with it, once you're out of it, you're never going to think about it again. It's just going to be like the lesson was learned, but I want to leave this behind, and I'm going to do new things. You're not going to worry about it. Once the stress is over, it's done, and you're fine, and it's all good, all right? Probably won't even be as hard as you think. Because most of the trouble, most of the things we have to deal with in our life, are in our head. And we build these problems way up. Like, oh my God, I don't want to do this and that. I don't want to talk to these people and this and that. And I don't want to go here and I don't want to do that. And you're just like building stress out. So you're living through your problems twice, okay? It's like you worry about your problem, you think about your problem, and then you go through all the scenarios that could go wrong in the problem, so that just leads to more stress. And then when you deal with the problem, it was like, oh, it wasn't like that at all. But we put ourselves through it at least twice before we deal with the problem, right? The worry, and then the imagination of, oh, it's going to be so terrible, it's going to be bad, it's going to be this and that and whatever. And then when we actually deal with the problem, it's not so bad. Which it's usually an okay deal, or doesn't take very long, or was easier than we thought. And then we wonder why we put ourselves through all that mental stress to begin with, because now you lived through your nightmare twice. So don't do that. Try not to do that. Try not to think about this problem too much. Just make a plan, stick with the plan, and it should be a whole lot better than how you're feeling right now. Yeah, I know, I made that sound pretty easy, huh? It's a lot harder than it seems. It takes a lot of practice to not let the imagination and the mind get away from you, but it does often. And when it does, it makes these tower moments so much worse, because you're going to be like, oh, you're going to be hard on yourself. You're going to be like, I missed this, and I'm this one moment, and if I wouldn't have been so dumb, stupid, idiotic, whatever word you want to use to describe yourself in your head, it's just that sometimes things happen and there's nothing you can do about it. So it's going to be okay. How bad this tower moment is up to you. Don't let it turn into a monster, okay? Take a deep breath. This problem is bigger in your head than it is in real life. You'll be all right. And then you're going to be very proud of yourself and how you handled it, after it's all said and done. And you're going to look back and you're going to be like, oh yeah, I can do anything. You're going to be like, yeah. Trust me, you'll be fine. Well, you don't have to trust me. I don't know. That's just what the cards say. All right, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I try to upload every single day. So, yeah, subscribe, and you can hear my weird cell phone voice as much as you want. Anyway, seriously, thanks for watching. You're awesome. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.